What if I told you that your twin flame connection doesn't begin whenever you meet them? That it begins long before that, in the quiet moments, in the patterns you can't explain, and in the people who almost felt right, but just weren't. So the universe doesn't just drop your twin flame into your life randomly, it prepares you, it nudges you, and aligns you step by step. And if you've been paying attention, you may realize those nudges have been happening all along. So the journey to your twin flame isn't loud. It's actually incredibly subtle. And most people miss it because they're looking for something dramatic. But the truth is, the universe speaks in patterns, not pressure. So here are some of the most common ways that you're being guided. One has been these repeated cycles in relationships. You may notice that you keep attracting the same type of person or experiencing the same emotional lessons over and over again. And that's not punishment, that's preparation. The universe is refining you, helping you recognize what isn't aligned so that when your twin flame appears, you don't settle for less. So, the second thing is feeling out of alignment with what once fit. So things that used to feel comfortable, suddenly they don't. Old friendships shift, certain environments feel draining, and even your desires begin to change. And this isn't loss, it's redirection. So you're being moved out of spaces that no longer match your energy so you can step into one that does. The third thing is your heightened intuition. So you start knowing things without logical explanation, and you feel drawn to certain places, certain ideas, certain changes. And this is your inner guidance system activating. So the closer you get to alignment, the louder your intuition becomes. And of course, the fourth thing is your synchronicities and your signs. So you begin seeing these repeated numbers like 111, 222, or 444. So you're hearing the same message from different people or stumbling across information that feels too perfectly timed. And these are confirmations, not coincidences. So the universe is gently saying you're on the right path. So the next thing, of course, is that deep inner pull towards growth. So you may feel an intense urge to heal, evolve, or just become more self aware. So, not for anyone else, but because mainly something inside of you knows, and it's time. This is one of the strongest nudges of all because your twin flame connection isn't about completion, it's about expansion. So, let's look at what this lesson is not. So, now let's ground this for a second because this part is important. This is not about obsession over signs. It's not about chasing every number sequence or trying to force meaning into every situation. And it's definitely not about believing that every difficult relationship is your twin flame. So, not every intense connection is meant to last. Not every lesson is your person. The universe doesn't guide you into confusion and chaos, it guides you into clarity and growth. So, if something is draining you, breaking you, or keeping you stuck, that's not alignment. That's a lesson that's asking to be learned and released. So, here's the truth: the universe doesn't rush you into your twin flame connection, it prepares you for it. So, through patterns, through redirection, through intuition, and through growth. So, every step that you take towards becoming your most aligned self is a step closer to meeting them. And when it happens, it won't feel forced, it will feel recognized. So, if this resonated with you and you've been noticing these subtle nudges in your own life, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we're diving deeper into conscious love, twin flame journeys, and emotional growth so that you can navigate your path with clarity, not confusion. And if you're on this journey right now, drop a comment down below, share with me and everyone else which sign you've been experiencing the most because you're not alone in this. And I will see you guys in the next video.